Wahoo! Hello all, this is Jack Holleworth here, and welcome back to Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Now I know what you're thinking, Jack Holleworth, like, why are you playing Symphony of the Night again? You just beat it. Well, I have a very good reason for you to think that. I obviously faked you out. Obviously it won't have worked well with people who know how this game actually ends. But you know, I thought it would be kind of fun to fake you out. So I didn't really do much prior to going back to Holleworth's quarters again. I just got a few more relics or power-ups, as I would call them, off screen. Like the gravity boots, which we can use by pressing down, up, and X. We can even use them in mid-air and control where we want to go to some degree. But yeah, first boss of this video is going to be Holleworth. Or rocks, however you pronounce it. His moveset is kind of insane. He's probably one of the two bosses who actually has two forms. Well, if you exclude Dracula, who we just fought in the very beginning of this game. I never really figured out a good strategy for when he starts shooting out fireballs at like a rapid pace like that. Good to know that the game pretty much loads you out of bat form. But we've got a new ability for ourselves, the Echo of Bat. We can press triangle to use this sort of sonar thing when we're in bat form. We're only going to use it for like one area in the game in particular. But anyway, back to the marble gallery. With our newfound sword familiar that we found in Holleworth's quarters. Use the Jewel of Open to go through that door and press the button here. This gate that was closed before doesn't really have much in it, but if we go into the room on the left, we can gain access to a new area. The underground caverns. Don't you just love it when you want to turn into a wolf midair and then a bat? Happens to me all the time. Yeah, like, here I just debate if it's worth equipping, like, the claymore. Like, I obviously do. Some swords you need to use two hands, which means you have to pretty much drop your shield. Well, I say drop, meaning that you can't use shields when it comes to two-handed swords, obviously. If we go into the left from here, we'll find a regular old save room. But going to the right here, what is this strange purple coffin? Guess we'll press up to find out what it is. We're dreaming.
Mother!
That voice! Alucard, it's you!
I'm coming, Mother! I'll save you!
No, Alucard! Don't come here!
But Mother!
It's all right. If my death can save others, I'd gladly surrender my life.
Mother, no! Please, no!
Yes, Alucard. Watch me die, and remember always my last words to you.
Yes, Mother.
You must despise humans. They are to be your prey.
What?
Better for them to die than to let them compound their sins. Begin by slaying that one over there.
No, it wasn't like this.
What's wrong? Alucard.
My mother never said such a thing.
What do you mean? Kill them and bring them happiness.
No, you're not my mother. What kind of demon are you?
You broke free of my spell. I like that.
Demon, death is too good for you.
Come here, little boy, and show me what you've got.
Another boss who's not particularly annoying, given how we have quite a lot of things to use at our disposal, the succubus. Yeah, she will do this sort of thing that many bosses do, just create clone of themselves, but we got her.
Darkling, I smell your blood. You're a vampire? Could it be?
Gotta love that wrong yoy they used.
That strength, that beauty. You're the son of Lord Dracula.
Death in the dream world will set your soul wandering for eternity, demon.
Wait, I beg of you.
But yeah, now that we killed her, this drops and we now have the gold ring. The inscription doesn't really tell us much at the moment, it just says, "Wear clock." really doesn't say much about what we're supposed to do with it, are we? Well, we'll find out we'll pretty much find out what we're meant to do with it after we get the silver ring. Which takes a bit more exploration to get. But we are now going to drop way down here. And fight the other boss we can face in this area. As far as I'm concerned, it's pretty much optional. Yeah, pretty easy, isn't she? But anyway, there's our first cloak we're ever gonna get in the game. Looks pretty cool on him, if I'm being honest. But yeah, now that we got those bosses out of the way, we're going to go. Well, first we're gonna save most of all. It's ridiculous how much I have to save. We're gonna go over to the left. Block that off so those knights will drown and they won't really be a problem to us anymore. Right now this wooden part is pretty much blocked off and we can't do anything about it, but if we keep going left, we'll pretty much find something that will help us with it. So this skeleton ape will spawn and the game will say, something appeared near to the wooden bridge. So we're going to go there eventually and see just what appeared. But yeah, we can just hitch a ride from this ferryman, it's all good. It's a pretty casual ride as far as I'm concerned. It's not really anything too dangerous. Grab the Merman statue, which will now summon him, like wherever we go. Funnily enough, we don't even need him to go anywhere. We can just turn into a bat and screw off without him. Yeah, always gets me with the icicle in the back. That's really painful. But yeah, now we know that this skeleton ape spawned next to the wooden bridge. That's just so happened to blocking us from whatever's down here. Don't get too close to him just yet. Wait until he's pretty much next to the wooden bridge with you. And turn the sword off in case he decides to attack him without our consent. Yeah, we're going to thank him by killing him. And what do you know? A new area. And already, we have another boss. Pretty easy one, I have to admit. Another one of my favourite areas in the game, I have to admit. Like, the song is just spooky enough that it fits the atmosphere of this area perfectly. Now that we have the demon card, we can turn him on. And use him to activate a little secret that's up there.
A switch. Why don't I press it and see?
The voice acting just gets me every time, no matter who it is. new enemy, the Venus Weed. Went through all of that just for the Ring of Ares. This is probably the last important area in the castle we'll ever need to go to. Well, I find my idea of important like very vague at best, so. So it's not like I'm really want to talk about importance. Yeah, we can pretty much pass right by these guys, making use of our wolf ability. It's funny what we can do with the wolf now. Now that we have, now that I've got his power up, the power of wolf off screen. The walk armor. Defense increases with map coverage with this thing. You think it would be a good idea, but it's really not that useful once you get like much better armor. Also, can I just take this moment to say how ridiculous the trophies are for this game? You know, via Castlevania Requiem on the PS4. When you beat this guy, you get a trophy entitled "Let the Bodies Hit the Floor." You know, obviously referencing that Drowning Pool song or whatever it was. And yeah, killing the succubus will net you the "You're tearing me apart, Lisa" trophy. Yeah, any game that references the room via achievements or whatever, it's fine by me. All that I say is that even though putting together a collection that contains both Rondo of Blood and Symphony of the Night, even though Konami did do a pretty half-assed job at it. You can't deny the fact that they made a pretty good list of trophies that you can get. Nice little touch for this boss room. Platforms will spawn when you've beat him. But we're just gonna zip right through everything in wolf form again. But yeah, we ran out of MP to do this room, so we're just gonna wait a little while. And I think we should be good. I remember this room being a lot easier. Or rather, I don't remember the back controls being so sensitive. I'm pretty sure you could do this without the Echo Bat from Orlox's quarters, but you know, it's one of those things I don't really recommend doing unless you're that suicidal. But anyway, what was that oh so dangerous room guarding from us? The Spike Breaker. Basically, if we happen to touch like any spike, it won't do a damn thing against us. But yeah, now we're going to take a quick little splice. And we are back in the Royal Chapel. Got the Fairy Familiar from the Long Library. She doesn't really do much in comparison to, you know, the sword and everything, but she does have a really good uses for the most part. If you have a live apple, she can pretty much revive you. But here's Maria again.
So, did you find Richter?
I don't know if he's the one you're looking for, but I found a Belmont.
Really? So he is here?
But the one I saw was the enemy. He was the lord of this castle.
That can't be true. You're wrong. I must go now.
And she leaves us behind so we can get the silver ring. So if we put the gold and silver ring together, we can read where in Clock Tower. No, it's not referring to the area of the castle called the Clock Tower. It's referring to the room we first met Maria in. You know, the marble gallery. Yeah, that room. So we're just blazing through in wolf form, right through the marble library, and we just completely skipped that room. Oh yeah. But yeah, both hands of the clock will point to 6. And this door will now open up.
Alucard?
That voice, Maria?
I'm sorry. You were right. He has joined forces with the enemy.
So it was a Belmont after all.
But someone must be controlling him. Whatever we do, we can't harm Richter.
But he must be stopped.
I know. Well, here. Take these with you.
What are these?
If you wear these, you can see beyond evil illusions.
Thank you. 'Tis best then if you pray for the soul of your friend.
So now that we got the holy glasses from Maria, hopefully we can now do something to actually save Richter. Right? Well, that's pretty much what we use them for. So we can, as Maria puts it, see beyond evil illusions. But you have to wonder, what happens if we have the holy glasses but don't use them when we're fighting Richter anyway?
I've been waiting for you.
Answer me. Why is a Belmont planning the resurrection of Count Dracula?
Well, Alucard's
Count
line will
Dracula
pretty much be
rises
different
but once
here.
every century, and my role is over.
Otherwise,
If I can resurrect him,
this cutscene
then
is
the
pretty much
battle
the
will
same
last
thing.
for eternity.
Obviously, Richter's the same as he was last time. This fight just goes by much quicker
But now
just
feel
because we
my
have a sword that
unbridled wrath.
just because we have a sword that's way more powerful than the shield rod. But yeah, that's why I don't advise getting too close to Richter when he's in his second form.
It's over, Belmont.
So
but yeah,
the war between humans and vampires finally ends here.
But yeah, Richter's death spiel was pretty much the same thing.
What need for the shepherd when the wolves have all gone? My time on this world has come to an end.
So you know the drill. Richter dies. Insert whooshy whooshy FMV of the castle disappearing here.
So you made it.
Alucard! How's Richter?
I'm sorry.
I see. Thank you for stopping him. Do you suppose that this too was fate?
So your journey is over as well then?
No, not until I learn what caused Richter's madness.
I understand. Well then, may the gods guard you along the way. Farewell.
You as well, Alucard. Goodbye.
But yeah, also a pretty dark ending as far as I'm concerned. But now let's actually use the holy glasses in our fight against Richter.
I've been waiting for you.
Answer me. Why is a Belmont planning the resurrection of Count Dracula?
Count Dracula rises but once every century, and my role is over. If I can resurrect him, then the battle will last for eternity.
If those are your true feelings, then so be it.
But yeah, this green orb will appear hovering above Richter, so we have to focus on that, not Richter. So yeah, after enough hits, that orb will give in.
You've defeated me, but all is not yet lost. The resurrection of Count Dracula is at hand.
So it turns out that Shaft was controlling Richter the whole time. The truth is revealed. And obviously, the game doesn't end there. A second castle has emerged from the clouds, and it's upside down. Get ready to say hello to another hour of playtime.
No. What have I done?
Thank you, Alucard, for saving Richter.
Alucard? The same Alucard who fought alongside my ancestor, Trevor Belmont? That was over 300 years ago.
No time for small talk. Is the person who controlled you in that castle over there?
Yes, I think so.
Maria, take Richter and leave here. I'll finish this.
All right. Good luck.
But anyway, what will await for us in that second castle? Guess we'll find out next time.